West Ham star Lucas Paqueta facing 10-year ban after being charged with spot fixing in Premier League matches, with Brazil midfielder accused of deliberately getting booked for times. The FA have investigated for bookings Paqueta received in 2022 and 2023. The West Ham midfielder has now been charged with breaking betting rules. Lucas Paqueta is facing a lengthy ban from football after being charged with 4 counts of spot fixing in Premier League games. Mail Sport revealed Paqueta had been charged on Thursday afternoon, with the FA later confirming the full details of an extraordinary case which sees the West Ham midfield player accused of being deliberately booked in an attempt to influence betting markets. The FA are alleging that Paqueta was deliberately booked in top-flight matches against Leicester, Aston Villa, Leeds, and Bournemouth so that either he and/or his friends could profit from bets placed on him being carded. The Brazilian international strenuously denies any wrongdoing and has the full support of his club. The FA's allegations against Paqueta have developed into most high-profile corruption case of the Premier League era, with the potential to wreck his career. A proposed £80 million summer transfer to Manchester City has already collapsed, with the Premier League champions withdrawing their long-standing interest, and a huge ban is inevitable if he is found guilty of any of the charges. Former Reading defender Kynan Isaac was given a career-ending 10-year ban from football for deliberately being booked whilst playing for Stratford Town in an FA Cup first-round tie against Shrewsbury 3 years ago. Like Paqueta, Isaac was accused of being part of a conspiracy with friends to beat the bookmakers, with an independent commission handing him the longest ban since the notorious match-fixing scandal of 1964, which led to several players being jailed and given life bans. Paqueta has cooperated with the FA throughout since the launch their investigation last August, handing in his phone and being interviewed on several occasions last autumn, but hit out at the governing body after being charged on Thursday. "I am extremely surprised and upset that the FA has decided to charge me," Paqueta said in a statement on social media. "For 9 months, I have cooperated with every step of their investigation and provided all the information I can. I deny the charges in their entirety and will fight with every breath to clear my name. Due to the ongoing process, I will not be providing any further comment." Paqueta retains the support of West Ham and will be free to play until the case is heard, which could take several months. The 26-year-old is due to play for Brazil in the Copa America this summer, although he was rested for several international games by head coach Dorival Jr. after the FA launched their investigation last year before returning to the side to face England at Wembley in March. The FA confirmed that the charges relate to bookings Paqueta received in 4 games between November 2022 and August 2023. Paqueta was booked after 60 minutes in the first game against Leicester for a lunge on Boubakary Soumaire, against Villa for a late tackle on John McGinn in the 70th minute, and against Leeds in the 65th minute for pulling back Crescencio Somerville. Paqueta's final booking in the first game of this season against Bournemouth was given for handling the ball in added time, the offence which triggered the FA investigation. The FA were alerted after being tipped off by integrity officers who had spotted an unusual amount of betting activity on those bookings, much of it traced to Paqueta Island, off the coast of Rio de Janeiro. It is alleged that he directly sought to influence the progress, conduct, or any other aspect of, or occurrence in these matches by intentionally seeking to receive a card from the referee for the improper purpose of affecting the betting market in order for one or more persons to profit from betting, the FA said in a statement. Lucas categorically denies the breach and will continue to robustly defend his position, West Ham said. The club will continue to stand by and support the player throughout the process. Paqueta's case will be heard by an independent commission and he could be given a ban if found guilty. While Ivan Toney received an 8-month ban for betting on football last year, it is understood that Paqueta has not been accused of placing any bets himself. The FA's plans to charge Paqueta are a hammer blow for both the player and his club, as it will potentially shatter his transfer value and create huge problems for new head coach. Paqueta is contracted to West Ham until 2027 and under normal circumstances the club would either seek to cash in this summer or agree a long-term extension, but neither scenario is now likely to materialise. City agreed to pay £80 million for Paqueta last year and have identified him as a potential replacement for Bernardo Silva, who is wanted by Paris Saint-Germain. Meeting Paqueta's release clause would not be a problem for City, but they are unlikely to pursue their interest if he is charged with a betting offence. Paqueta has until the 3rd of June to formally respond to the charges, with a disciplinary hearing expected to take place later this summer. The FA have been approached for comment.